Hello and welcome back, everybody. Behind me is looking a little empty. Now, if you're new around here, this is the Ark Solo series, and we just built our house. We're missing a few things, and I think we want to fill up this little section right here. If you missed last episode, this little section is where we are planning to put the fabricator. So, let's make our fabricator. Figure out what we need real quick. Shouldn't need too much. Actually, what do we need? We need the cementing paste from the base, the oil, some spark powder, which is easy, and crystal, which should actually all be pretty easy to travel back and forth with. So, go ahead, move Dove back. We'll cryopod her real quick. Does she have anything on her? Nope. Alright. We'll just keep her on us just to be safe. And I'm not sure, should we bring this dodo over to the new base? I mean, kind of want to, but at the same time, kind of don't want to, and she just pooped out an egg. That was cool. But yeah, I mean, she kind of belongs with the other dodos, but she's also the coolest dodo. So I'm not sure, you know? Gnome land. I like it. And what I'm gonna do, actually, is instead of trying to bring over those items, I'm just gonna see if we can craft it here. What would we be missing here? Maybe the metal. We probably don't have the metal. Yeah, metal and the spark powder. So that's saying that we do have enough crystal and enough cementing paste though, and enough oil. So oil should probably be in here. Yep. We've got a bunch of flint and a lot of crystal though. Well, not really a lot, but we've got enough to bring us a little bit. It's really not a lot. So we've got the flint for the spark powder. We've got the crystal. We need to go grab the cementing paste. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't think I've shown that off yet. Oh wow. We finally released the dodos. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but in case you weren't paying attention to the audio cues right there, that's a lot of dodos just running around all over the place. Let's go look. They are released. We still need a few names for some of them. So if you guys have any name suggestions for the rest of these dodos, I'm not sure how many more we're gonna be putting over here. Obviously still one per episode. I don't know how many episodes there will be of that, because some of the episodes we're just gonna eventually get too far into the game where it's not that we don't want to tame dodos, it's that our objectives are going to be so far away from dodos that it seems kind of pointless to stop and tame one or go out of our way to tame one, especially when they're just dodos. I know I love dodos, and I know you guys love dodos, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we want a dodo every episode. So I'm not sure how far we'll go with that one, but for now, a dodo an episode works. And as you can see, there's a lot more dodos than there are episodes, as this should only be episode 10. So, yeah, that's we're not doing a dodo episode today because we kind of covered that with the last actual episode where we tamed up like the 6 of them hanging out. So we've got it covered for a little bit, but right now we still got a little bit of dodo troubles ahead. We've still got to work with the fabricator, though, because let's see, what else do we need? I think we just need that spark powder at this point. So drop that in there, drop that in there. We can use that for the spark powder. We can drop that and that in there. What else are we missing? Oh, oil. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so just the spark powder, which is easy enough to craft up. Whoops. Don't think we need to drop the spark powder back in there. We need a little more stone, which we should have quite a lot in here. Yeah. Split about half of that, and then just craft it all. We'll need a lot of spark powder for the gunpowder, so it's not as though I am wasting the spark powder or wasting the flint or stone to be making that. It is just that we don't need it yet. Oh, also, we can finally get some of these going. Oh, and by some of these, I mean one of these. But at least I can show you what I meant the other day. Oh, I can't even put down that. Oh, that sucks. Okay. But I can show you what I meant the other day when I said that you can... Oh, I can't do that in third person. That sucks. When I said that you can kind of get rid of their borders. I know that is not the most descriptive thing. So now we've got the fabricator down, and let's go show you the one piece of glass. Throw it down on this front end because I want to encase the outside first, so that we actually start getting the home buff. The hey, you're inside, everything's enclosed, you're safe buff. So 2 ways that we can do this. We can do this with our multi-tool, or we can come up, hold, and select model, and this will bring up the whole model selection. So we can, right now we've got all 4 sides, all 4 of these little borders, but if we choose just the first side, you see this side disappeared. You can do no sides, and it's just literally a fully transparent wall. I can't go through, as you can see. Like, I'm sprint, cuck. Like, it's there. You can interact with it. You just cannot see it. And so I need to get dressed real quick. Just noticed that. I am sorry. So, yeah, we could do that. Or, what we can also do is 2 sides, where it's just the left and the right, just the top and the bottom, which is kind of what we're going to be able to do with these ones over in the distance. But as you can see with that one, it's a little bit bigger, so we do the corners, or 3 sides. So this 3 side, you can't see this, but it's this would be used for like a vertical window. You know, this would be used for the horizontal of, like, you know, this goes that way, and then you do another one this way, and it'll make a horizontal window. We'll probably be using that one a lot. But for this one, we can actually leave it on corner A. And I know that it's going to be corner A because the rest of these don't really make much sense. The only one we should be able to see is this bottom rail, because this left rail should be there, but it's hidden behind the pillar. So realistically, it doesn't matter if we just use bottom or corner, but we're going to use the corner piece just so that we get the actual piece there. And it just kind of, yeah, we're going to make sure that it lines up everywhere. But that's the metal that I was talking about. And just to show you what I meant with this, you can use the glass tool, and you can change the opacity, and then the model tool is how you actually choose what things you're doing there. So let's go ahead and use the glass. We can also do one way in, one way out. So we can no longer see out or we can no longer see in, right? So update it. You can no longer see inside. And I just think that is like some of the coolest things ever. We could probably actually do that right there, and I think that'll look really cool, but nowhere else because obviously that's really weird. But we can change the opacity and just make it two-way with like really opaque things. So now you can still see through, but it's just super tinted. And that's going to be mostly what we do. Like there's going to be tinted, over there will be tinted. You know, it'll just be really cool. Um, there we go. Not sure why that was doing that way, but put it to like 0.3 opacity. We'll change this manually. Update done. Oh, it's got to be two-way opaque. There we go. So now we've got just a little bit of shade, but not a lot. Just enough to tint it down a little bit. So when we're working out in this greenhouse, it's not going to be blinding to us. So now that we've got the fabricator, though, we can actually do a whole lot of nothing with it because we're still low level. And unfortunately, that's going to be the name of the game for a little while because as we level up, we are going to want all of this kind of electrical stuff. And we're going to try our work with the internal stuff. So hopefully that goes smooth. But if it doesn't, then we're going to have to deal with learning everything and trying our luck with everything. However, we do actually have access to polymer now, which is cool. But we don't have access to electronics, so that kind of sucks. However, polymer is something that we actually need. I know we can use organic polymer for a lot of stuff, but since we can't get up into the ice to get the penguins and killing the Hesperornis or whatever, the little swans, it's pretty tricky for us at the moment. It's tricky enough to find them and then kill them. So I think right now we're just gonna try to find some obsidian to do it the quote unquote hard way. But I think today we go and focus on Taming and Anky down here, level 30 something. I don't remember which one. Yeah, I'm looking right at it, and I'm sure everybody's going, wow, you're stupid. It's right there. Ankylo saddle. We've actually got an Anky saddle crafted at our old base. So we can get that going really nice and easy. Let's get a little bit of food for us. And then let's fly over to the other base. And by fly, I do mean teleport. I think we are going to leave this dodo here. I think it'll be the ambassador. And I feel like naming it ambassador something. So if you come up with a name for her, Ambassador Shiny, Shiny Ambassador, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so we can come up here to find an Anky, but I don't think it'll be as useful. I think our best bet is going to be just flying around on the Pterodon up over by the mountains by like 40-50 area, up by the volcano and stuff. And I think that's going to be our best bet for the majority of it. Hi, dodos. Hi there, dodos. I love you, dodos. You guys are just so cool. Let me get dressed again. I hate that it removes all your items when you travel. I understand why it removes all your items when you travel, but I still dislike it. You know? Like, it still sucks. And I wish it wasn't a thing, but Hi there, Pooh Lord. How are you doing, by the way? I haven't seen anything for you in a while. Um, I think we only really need your food up. I don't know what else we would need. Jesus, the transition out of this place is so hard to see. Looks like all of our fertilizer has been fully crafted, and this one was still empty. So I guess I can come by and refill the poop on this. Get that going for us. But yeah, so... Oh my gosh. Hold on. That's an Alpha Raptor over there. Level 50. 9k health. That's crazy. I think Nomi could take it on with ease, actually. But I don't think we want to do that yet. So, alright, let's see. We need a few things before we actually get going. I was totally going to just start running around out there. First off, we need to go find the Anky. But we need a way to tame the Anky. Now, I've got 56 trank arrows on me. That's not a lot. That's really, really not a lot. It's poo. Um, so we need a little bit more trank arrows. And then we kind of need a taming pen. It's not entirely, like, necessary to get a taming pen for it. I mean, it is just an Anky. I can kind of just run around with it. But the areas that Ankies normally hang out at is pretty dangerous. So a taming pen would be optimal. In which case, over at this base, which, by the way, the areas that I was talking about, I actually forgot I could do that and show you guys with the mouse where I was going to try to look around. So up over here on this mountain, there's usually quite a bit on this side of it. They just kind of hang out, do whatever. But that's also where Gigas can spawn, Argentavis, Aloes, Sabertooths, Pulmonoscorpius, which is just the scorpions. All sorts of things spawn over here. That's not a great thing. But over in the mosh pit and up along the volcano is a little bit safer. The volcano is a little bit risky because, again, the risk of the Giga, always a threat. But then, there's also the Redwood Mountains, which is pretty safe from Gigas. Just Rexes are more likely to spawn in this area. But there's also this mountain over here that's actually nicknamed Giga Mountain because of how many Gigas there are that can spawn over there. And I'd rather not really risk that one. That's the... Go ahead and gamma back down. Oh, wow. That actually threw me off there. Seeing the tint, I was like, what the heck is that? So yeah, over that way is the famed Giga Mountain. And then the Redwoods and the volcano. And then the one that we're going to is just out that way. Can't really see it too well from here, even when I'm out here, because these trees are just right in the way. So that's, I think, where we're gonna end up going. But again, we kind of want a nice little taming pen, which is super easy to make. We just need a little bit more stone, I think. Yeah, because we can only craft 2 of these, and we need at least 3 of them, plus the 2 doors. So I'm going to go grab stone. I will be right back. Alright, so we're back, and we've got craft those 2 up real quick, and then while those are crafting, grab the stone off the Doedicurus. I didn't grab a whole lot, as you can see, but I basically just wanted enough to craft up like 4 of these guys, the 2 of those guys, and then we are good to go. So, and as you can see, it's actually pretty light overall, so really easy for us to actually use for the time being. Now, another problem, not really all too much of a problem, but the areas that I need to go to for Ankies are also usually quite cold, and our only piece of armor is still cloth. Now, again, that's not all that bad. I mean, I've got a little bit of insulation, and I have been working on the fortitude, so it's not that bad. But it's also not that great. So, I'm not sure. I should probably throw on some hide when we get up there. I'm getting a little bit heavy for riding the pterodon. For now, that is. I mean, pterodon still doesn't really have a whole lot of weight. Still kind of a lower level pterodon. But the problem more so lies with, like, carrying a full set of armor that I'm not even wearing is always a burden, Just having both of them on you. I mean, these things only weigh like 1.5 pounds, maybe, but the hide armor starts to weigh you down a little bit more. And when I'm actually having to worry about my weight, like for pterodon purposes, I mean, my weight's fine. I'm not going to feel it all that much, but the pterodon, when I need to fly around and find these tames, that's where it's going to be a problem. So, anyway, now it's off to the long journey. I will bring you back whenever I find something of value. Textego 180? Excuse me? That's a max level Textego? Okay. Oh. Okay. I love stopping for stamina and looking around and seeing max level tames. Holy moly. That is insane. The colors on it aren't too great though. So that kind of sucks. But that's still a max level tame. Also, there's a cave right there. We will be visiting that sometime soon. Because I feel like that's one of the easier caves. So we can do that fairly under geared. Ooh, look at that, an Anky. 35. What's that one? 25. 35, 25. Yikes. Did we already circle all the way around? Are these the first two that we saw? The level 20 and the 20? Oh no, that's 80. Oh yeah, those were the two down there. Well, that 80 is pretty good, dang. So where could I set up a trap to hang out with the level 80 and tame it up? Because, I mean, 80 is not bad. Let's go check out the redwoods, though, real quick. So far, our best level is still that level 80. Oh, there's some allosaurs. Okay. And a Rex. Level 60. Not bad. These allosaurs are what I'm most concerned about, because they run in a pack. They hurt. They bleed. They make you bleed. They don't bleed very much, but they make you bleed. And the more that they make you bleed, the less likely you are to get away from them. So, no fun. No fun whatsoever. But it's looking like the 80 was our best tame. Oh, that's it. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. No. That's not who I want to kill me. No. I'm still looking for Crystal. No, you're not allowed. Stop. Stop. You have violated the law. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that hurt a lot. Oh. I might die here just from starvation. Do I have any berries on me? I do. One berry. Oh, wow. Thank you. We're just munching all these down. Okay. Pretty much any kind of damage will kill us at this point. Thought I heard the Carno coming back for more. I was like, no, 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 no. You don't do this. No, no, why you do this to me? Alright, I don't see any more crystal up here. Alright. Well. Oh, it's hypothermia now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well. It was nice knowing you guys. Let it be known that I tried. There we go. I'm like, come on. Kill me already. Alright, so we need to drop off the crystal first. I was really hoping that I could just jump down at the T-Rex, but run out of stamina, run out of food, run out of heat. Kind of hard. Oh, whoops. Forgot my recovery tombstone is up here. I feel like I should get like 8 of those and just place them around in case I forget to recover it. Or in case I need to recover it in a specific spot. That seems like a good idea. I should do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. That just seems like a really good idea. I don't know why I haven't done that. What the hell is wrong with me? It makes so much more sense. Like, I've got one up there, and then I'll place like one right here, so that I can just run down here and then be like, oh yeah, I forgot my stuff. Boom. And then like one over here with the food stuff, just for that exact same reason. Get down here and I'm like, oh, I forgot all my stuff. Boom. Done. Let's just grab all of that. Oh, my game froze. There we go. I don't know what that was about. Game just said, alright, I'm done working for a second. Actually, go grab some water real quick. Alright, there we go. Also, I don't know where I got that torch, but I guess that could have helped me live a little bit over there. I don't really need it, but, well, I don't really need to survive over there, but it could have helped. Alright. Travel up over toward our mosh pit. There's usually something out here. I mean, okay. I get it. Thank you. It's mad at me because the what's it called? Forget what it's called. The dead body has nothing on it, and because the dead body hasn't been consumed, it's like, hey, you have violated the law. It's like, I didn't mean to. Please, don't hurt me. Alright, so it looks like we got a little pack of them. Level 50, level 65, and level 45. That's not the greatest. Let's see what level this Dodicarus is. Level 10. Ugh. And we've got one more Anky over here. Fighting for its life. It's only level 25. Yeah, it's not the greatest. What level are these Argies? 55. 145. What the? Dude. That's crazy. 75. 55. Dude, that was actually insane. Why is that thing such a high level? 145 Argentavis up here. Also, that RG is absolutely beautiful. All nice and dark black and stuff, and then red wings. Man, gorgeous. Alright, so unfortunately, not the best Anky's in the business. But it's also getting nighttime, so being up in the mountains, not the best idea. Alright, well. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just bring you guys back once we've actually found an Anky worth taming. I'm looking for anything like over level 100. Until it's level 100, I don't really want anything to do with it, because, I mean, we're at that point where we can actually start flying around and picking and choosing. So I'm going to C-spin the shit out of that. Okay. And kill him. Consume his body. Did he have anything on him? No. No, he did not. He did not take anything. Cool. So yeah, I will I'll hang out. I'll do some grinding off cam. Get some more wood and thatch and stone and stuff. And that's during the night because currently 1931 in game time. I don't know, maybe grab some more trinks or something because that's useful for us. But I'll bring us back once we find an actual good Anky for us to tame up. Okay, we're back. And as you can see, I dropped our trap. We've got an Anky in there. I know I just said that I wanted level 100 and higher, but this was literally the only one that was even above level 60 that we could find anywhere. But that's not the biggest reason why I settled for this one. It's actually because just down the hill, see those two stegos? That one's only a level 90, but the one in the back, level 150. So I figured place the trap down up here, get it close enough so that eventually I can come back and tame up the 150. It'll be a little bit. I mean, it shouldn't die. It is 150. I mean, even if it gets jumped by a bunch of stuff, it realistically shouldn't die here. It'll take a lot of damage from this fight, but once I'm out of the area, it should completely unload and just kind of be able to hang out. So, anyway, we've got this at Anky. It is only level 80. Should come out around level 100, basically. 110, maybe, if we're lucky, if it stays above the taming effectiveness to keep it up at 110. But, yeah, we've got our own little Anky. So, you know, that's what's up. Nice little Dodicarus there. But, yeah, that's going to be our Anky. It is female. So we will need a female Anky name. And doesn't have any cool colors, like nothing whatsoever cool about it. I mean, yeah, literally super boring, but at least it's cool Anky. Also, I just realized, actually, there's a shiny tracker in here, level 55, that will be able to start tracking some of the shinies. I'm not always paying attention when those pop up, and I don't always put them on the map. As you can see, right now I have no pins on the map whatsoever. So, if there's ever a chance that an Anky pops up, you know damn well that that is exactly who I'm going for, because they are amazing. And I love them, because they're just that cool. I love the shinies. They're, as I've said before, they start out above the level cap, so that one down there is a 150 stego. But if it was a shiny, it would start out above 150. So even if it's like something that we don't normally want to tame, then we're going to want to tame the shiny version of it because it's just got that level diff. You know, and it's a huge level diff too. It's not even like oh hey, this is something that you can't really do all too well. No, like anything above the 150 is huge. That's absolutely massive. Just huge gains. Because you just can't get that naturally, right? You have to breed for that, and that's not something that is all that easy to do. So, anyway, I'm going to tame this guy up, and I will go ahead and bring you back for the next episode, actually. I'm going to just go ahead and call it here. This is the Anky we're going for. And at the next episode, I think we're going to showcase where the Anky makes good use, because once you get the saddle on it, there's a bunch of different places, like up in the volcano for crystal, up over on, which mountain would it be? Yeah, over on this mountain over here. And then the mountain behind it, that's just really good for certain materials. This mountain over here is really good for metal. Like right along this ridge is just loaded with metal. And then there's like a little pillar. You can't really see it too well, but like following the river up that way, just behind the mountain, there's like this little pillar over there where I stopped for stamina earlier. There's just a bunch of metal up there. And then there's a couple of places out here in the snow. Like there's a cave right over there that's loaded with crystal that we can go to. So we'll be using the Anky for a lot of stuff moving forward. And I'll be showcasing a little bit of the grind, but most of the grind will be off stream, off camera, whatever. So that will do it for the episode today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It has been me, iFly, and also I got these really cool gloves out of a box, so I'm gonna need to go craft up our skin crafter here and find some good gloves that I can replace these with, because I don't like chitin gloves. They look ugly. But yeah, anyway, I will go ahead and end it here. Like I've said 100 times now, my mind's all over the place. It's early in the morning for me. Not really, it's noon now, but I woke up only a few hours ago, basically hopped on and started recording, so sorry for the scatterbrain. Anyway, if you like, please leave a like. Leave a comment down below. We need a couple of name suggestions. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for any future videos, and I will see you all in the next one.